Scorpio, hey, welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name is Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you are new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. I am very new to YouTube, not so new to tarot, but very new to YouTube. So thank you so much for watching today. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys, all the likes, comments, and subscribes. I love that. And all the comments on YouTube, I really appreciate those too. So this is going to be reading for Scorpio. It's going to be from the 17th through the 23rd of January, 2021. We're going to look into the past, your current energies, and the future, and see where we go for you guys, Scorpio. So, alright, in the past, you have not for you. Current situation, you have never-ending story, and in the future, you've got happy coming. That's really cool. Like that a lot for you, Scorpio. So, in the past, you got the Five of Cups, you have the Strength card, you have the Ten of Swords. Current situation, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Justice card, and the Moon. In the future, you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. And in your reading, that's pretty cool. Overall energy for the reading is the Two of Cups. So, something coming together. It could be love, like two people coming together, or it could be like the perfect match in something. Like maybe you've tried to work on something for a really long time and it's going to finally come together, or the whole reading could be about trying to get something to come together, whether it's love or anything else. So we'll see where we're going. All right. So in the past, you've got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is, it's a sad card. It's about sadness. In this deck, this lady, three of her cups fell over. So it's just those moments in life where we're sad, you know, and this card is a great reminder that, you know, even though three of her cups fell, which cups in tarot signify love, so even though three of her cups fell over, there's still two cups there that she doesn't see and she doesn't appreciate. So anytime when we're down, this is always a reminder to appreciate the things you do have, not the things that you did lose or you don't have. In the past, I see you had strength. Whatever you were going through, whatever made you so sad, so strength in tarot isn't necessarily the same strength that we think about like with humans on Earth, right? Humans on Earth, we think strength. You're strong, you can lift a lot, you can endure a lot. You're strong because you can endure a lot. Blah. No, you're strong because your head and your heart are aligned. You're strong because you know your intention. You're strong because you know where you're going. And you're not going to give up. So I feel like you had that's an internal strength. That's the real strength. And you have it. You had it in the past. Something wasn't for you in the past. Something made you feel bad. Because you have the Ten of Swords here too. So not only do you have the Five of Cups, which is a sad card, but this is the epitome of a sad card. This is 10 swords in your back. In this deck, I kind of like this card because it says everything is fine underneath it. And if you were stabbed in the back with 10 swords, would you feel like everything was fine? So I feel like some of you could have this, maybe you're putting on a show, like, everything's still okay. Everything's still okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good. But you got stabbed in the back. But you lost three of your cups. But this situation in the past wasn't for you. So, in the past, so sometime before the 17th, you had a situation that did not work out for you. I don't like this card. I'm going to tell you that. I just don't like this card. It means that, like, when you look it up, it talks about that there are some things that are on our path, that are meant to be, that are supposed to happen. And then there are some things that are just not meant for you. And in the past, you had a situation that wasn't meant for you. You got a no. You asked God for something and God said no. And sometimes that happens. It's just the way the world works. So, I kind of get this feeling that you're done with this, right? The 10 of Swords is here. 10 means completion. 10 means done. You'd think so, right? But then you have this never-ending story card. So I feel like it continues through. Excuse me. So I feel like it continues through. I feel like whatever wasn't for you becomes a never-ending story. Where I feel like you've dealt with this for a long time. For whatever Scorpio this resonates with, you've dealt with this for a long time. Whatever is not for you is going to sort of make its way into your next week, which is the one we're talking about, the 17th through the 23rd. So you're going to feel like, man, this again, I have to deal with this junk again. And you do, but I think this week looks a little bit better than, the last week. So from the 17th through the 23rd, you have the Two of Swords. So, locked in indecision. This lady is sitting here, and swords are thoughts, right? So when this lady is stabbed in the back by 10 swords, these are 10 thoughts, or 10 ideas, or 10, whatever. This is being stuck with two decisions, two thoughts. Which one do I go with? Well, neither. She picks neither. She says, I have a choice to make, and I decide to blindfold myself. I've done this. I've gotten this card a million times, so I'm not laughing at you at all. I just think it's funny as humans when we have a choice to make, and we just decide, you know what? I know I need to make a choice, but I'd rather just not. So I think this is you being stubborn a little bit, Scorpio. And I can understand that. I've gotten that card a million times. I'm that dude or that girl on that card sometimes. So 100% understand. I before I go to the middle card, I would say there's a reason you're in this Two of Swords position. There's always a reason we're in that Two of Swords position. And the reason is you have fear. Clear as day. You have fear. Fear will keep you locked from making a decision. It just will. So, 17th through the 23rd, you don't want to make a decision because of your fear. This stuff that you thought was done from the past is coming back around. It's rolling around in the... Picturing one of those like lottery things where you put your numbers in or you put the balls in and then you roll them around and one comes out. The middle card here is always you. Anytime I do a big reading like this where I put a bunch of cards on the table, the middle reading or the middle card is always you. So Scorpio, you are the Justice card. There is balance coming to this. Thank you, God, right? Because this was tough. You're going through a tough thing now, but there's balance coming. There's balance coming. You have to let go of your fear, though. You have to let go of the unknown. What are you afraid of? What? Fine, we can ask. I could ask you. You could ask yourself what you're afraid of, but we'll figure it out. Let's clarify the moon in the current situation for Scorpio. Let's clarify the moon in the current situation for Scorpio. Clarifying the moon, you have the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and The Nine of Wands. So I feel like I think you have fear around standing up for yourself, where you've stood up for yourself for so long. You've gotten... My new favorite word with this Nine of Wands is trepidatious. This card is about a guy that took an adventure and he got to somewhere new and he's looking around like, am I safe here? So maybe you have fears around, I think you have fears around standing up for yourself, and I think that you're guarded around like letting love in, receiving help. So I think you're just afraid to make a decision. You have just a lot of fear. But good news. Remember when I talked about balance? You got another balance card here. So you got the Justice in the 17th through the 23rd week, and then beyond the 23rd, you have the Six of Pentacles. So evening things out a little bit. When I get this card generally, I never know if it's even or not, but like as this is moved on, I can kind of tell, like, I think things are going to even out for you. You've got this Nine of Wands again, so I think you're going to get to somewhere new. Very cool. You're not going to be so stuck. You're not going to be in this never-ending story. This is going to start to move and wiggle. But it's going to take other people. It's going to take other people and reaching out to other people to get to this new place. And I see you getting to a new spot. You're going to be the Nine of Wands again. This is just a different version, but Nine of Wands again. So getting to a new place and being a little bit trepidatious about it. Like, what do I do next? What's my next step? Like, I've never been here before. I've never been on this island. Where do I go to get water? Kind of like that. And then you end the reading with two really, really cool cards. So you end the reading with the King of Swords. So King of Swords and a King, Queen, whatever. This I see as you, Scorpio. You're going to be very clear about what you want, very clear about what you don't want, and you're going to have a vision for you, a vision for what you want in your life. And I'm just seeing the butterflies over her head. This deck I really like because it plays with gender a lot. But I don't remember on the King of Swords him having butterflies over his head. So I think that you might be enlightened, inspired. I think that the key to this reading is you have the vision. You have the vision for where you want to go. You know where you want to go. You know how you need to get there. Your fear is holding you back. Because once you're clear about what you want, guess what? Happy, happy. I don't even need to clarify that card. Just happy. So, this is a really cool reading for you, Scorpio. I feel like you've been struggling with something for a long time. And I think you're gonna get towards happy. It's not gonna come right away, but you're gonna get moving here, moving and shaking. Things are gonna start evening out. People are gonna start helping you. You're gonna get to a new land, someplace that you've never been before, and you're gonna be like, "What? I haven't gotten this far before." And suddenly you're gonna be clear about what you want, and then happy just starts rolling in. So, really good reading for you. Not the top part. I mean, you're struggling, obviously, not gonna lie. But it's not gonna be forever. You're moving through this. I can see it. You're moving and you're shaking. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, Scorpio. This is the time where I shamelessly plug my channel. So I'm really trying to work on my subscribers. So if you could subscribe to this channel, I would really appreciate it. When you subscribe, you get updates. So anytime I do a live, or if I post this video and you want to be notified every time I do a Scorpio video, press subscribe, because that's how you get notified. And then in the comments, just write, I subscribed, or hey Chris, I already subscribed and I watched all of your readings. No, you don't have to say that, but thank you. If you like this video, that'll help it circulate more and give more people the opportunity to watch this. So thank you so much. If it resonated, drop a comment. I'll see you on Facebook and Insta until next week. Thank you.